Okay, boys and girls, today we are going to learn about personal narrative essays. So in learning about personal narrative essays, we want to stop and we want to think about a particular time in our lives or a small moment. So I know that as a writer, when I'm starting to write, I get kind of nervous. And when I get kind of nervous, I say that because it's really difficult for me to start my essays. I don't know if it's difficult for you guys, but I imagine so, because I know that just getting started is half the battle. So, in thinking about what we're going to do, which is thinking of like a central idea or central theme of our essays, we're going to try to develop some strategies to come up with some ideas. So, in doing that, I created a poster or anchor chart here for you that says strategies for generating personal narrative topics. When I think of a personal narrative topic, I want to think of a small moment. Something that has happened in your life, either in the past, maybe just recently. It could be something that happened today. And you want to take that small moment and you want to think about who was in that small moment. When did that small moment happen? Where did it happen? You want all of those key details. So, in doing that, the first step to thinking about this is think of a person who matters to you and list those small moments. So that is your first task. So that I can give you an example of it. What I have done is created another anchor chart here that says who matters to me. So if I'm really thinking about the different people that matter to me, whether it's now or in the past, I can tell you that there's several people, but I'm going to try to keep it narrowed down to people that maybe I have the most small moments with. So I'm going to say that I have small moments with, I'm going to put Sal, because that's my husband, and I'll put husband here so you guys kind of know. And then I will put my mom, because I have lots of moments with my mom. And then I'm going to put my sisters, because I've done several things with them. I mean, I grew up with them, right? And then I'm going to put Michaela, which you guys all know is my daughter, because I do a lot with her. And then I will do Sebastian, which is my middle son. And then I will do Nate, which is my youngest. Those are the people that I can think of that I have lots of small moments with. Now, when I think about who matters to me, that's who I've listed. So now I have to think about what are the small moments that have occurred with those people. So, in thinking about my husband, I'm going to say a small moment that I remember having with him is, I'm going to say getting ice cream. Why do I say that? Because him and I get ice cream all the time, believe it or not. That's like what we do for our like mini date nights when we don't have a lot of time. So they're really important to me. With my mom, the thing that I can remember is going to the beach with her. She always used to take me on beach trips. We still do beach trips, believe it or not, like all girl beach trips. And then with my sisters, I'm going to say what I remember with them is drinking coffee and chatting, because I do a lot of that with them. That's like what we do to, gossip about the tea. And then with my daughter, Michaela, I like to shop with her a lot. So I do shopping with her. And I do all kinds of shopping. So I mean like our house shopping for the things we need, and then we do clothes shopping. And with her, I also like to go for drives, particular Pokemon drives, right? So I'm going to put that there. Sebastian, do you guys really want to know what I do with Sebastian? Yeah. I can't even think of a small moment of what I do with Sebastian. He's such an introvert. He doesn't really like to do much. So I'm going to say with Sebastian, I don't know, let me think. I really have to think about that one, guys. With Nate, I'm gonna say, Nate and I, we always get ice cream also. With Sebastian, I'm gonna talk about when we go to the movies. That's what him and I do. Of course, I haven't done it with him in a while because pandemic, right? So these are the things that I have thought of. So right now, what I want you guys to do, based off of the list that you saw me put down, these are the people who matter to me. So with your shoulder partners, the first thing that I would like you to do is I would like you guys to talk to your shoulder partners for about 30 seconds, and each of you take a turn and discuss maybe 3 to 5 different individuals that matter to you the most, so that you guys can hear each other's ideas. Go ahead. I'm going to give you guys about 30 seconds.
My sisters, you people, and then my
I would say probably my mom, my dad, you guys, and my cousins.
Oh, my soccer team's another one.
Oh, my volleyball team's one.
You came up with an extra.
Okay, and I'm going to bring you back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So now that you have heard your partner's ideas of who matters to them most, and they've heard your ideas, now I want you to think back to the people you've listed and think about some small moments with them. What has occurred with them that you can remember, that you think would be something that you could have a lot of detail about and explain in a writing piece? So I want you to take about 10 seconds by yourself and just reflect on it. Think about what it is that you've done with the people that you've thought about, that you want to write about. Okay, now that you've thought about those ideas, I would like you to either in your digital notebooks on Google Classroom, which I told you prior to our lesson you had, or in your writer's notebooks, because some of you guys prefer writer's notebooks, I would like you guys to write down who those individuals are that matter to you, and then I want you to also write down the small moments that you have with them. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys about 5 minutes to do that, and then we'll come back together and we'll share with our partners. Okay, boys and girls, after taking those 5 minutes to come up with ideas of individuals who matter to you and having small moments with them, I would like you to share with your shoulder partner one of those individuals, just one, and what that small moment with them is, so that they can get an idea of maybe who you're going to choose to write about, because you know that you can write a lot about that one small moment with that person. So take about 20 seconds and chat with your partner about that one person, because we're choosing one to write a whole story about. So one person and what that small moment is. Share with your shoulder partner.
So we traveled somewhere, and then we were in the hotel, and our parents had left us when we were outside in the pool, and then we thought we almost got lost because it was like a huge hotel, and it was like our first day there, so we thought we almost died because we didn't know where our rooms were or who our parents were. So
Me and my cousin, we went to a hotel and we had our own hotel room.
3, 2, 1. Okay, hopefully you guys have all gotten some ideas. Maybe you picked somebody to begin with that maybe you're now thinking, you know what, I want to choose somebody else. But the point of it is that you now have a list. So you have a guide you're kind of overcoming that fear of looking at that blank page and knowing, I have some ideas now. So I'm going to teach you another strategy of how you can pick a person. And you can choose between the two strategies on which one you like best. But another way is to think of a place that matters. So you can use pictures or quick notes to jot down some small moments that happen there. And then from there, you can create and build your story. So if you guys are all referencing the map that I've attached in Google Classroom, you guys can see that there is a map of someone's bedroom. And the map of someone's bedroom is showing the different things that have happened in this house. It's Jack's room, right? Or Jack's house. And Jack is showing what things have happened in his house, in the living room, in his bedroom, in his backyard. And the reason why he jotted down these ideas is because these are things that have occurred with his brother. And that's who he has chosen to write about. So if you guys choose to want to do a story map on a piece of paper to kind of give you guys ideas, you guys can do that strategy also. We've run out of our time today, so what I'm going to have you guys do is go home this weekend and do a story map for me and bring it back tomorrow so that we can all discuss it with our partner and you can decide which strategy works best for you. Any questions?
No.
Ephraim.
When doing our story map, do we have just this weekend?
Yes, just this weekend. Broden.
Can we do multiple story maps?
Yes, you can.
All right.
So you can that way then build and see which one has the most ideas that you can contribute to your essay. Okay? Eric.
Tomorrow? Is tomorrow?
On Monday, yes. Holly.
Do we have to pick one of the two? Or do we do
You only have to pick one, but if you want to do both to see where you'll get more ideas from and which strategy works best for you, you can do that.
Okay.
Okay? All right, let's pack this up so we can get ready to move on.